Hey yo, what is up everybody? It's your boy Dice, aka DICEM, credit to Toho and Legendary Studios. And with that said, let's get right into it. Shin Godzilla versus the one and only 2019 King Ghidorah. So, we got King Ghidorah versus Shin Godzilla. Let's get it, let's go. Shin Godzilla coming first. He is a massive kaiju, a creature that at the time of his appearance in Godzilla 2016, aka Godzilla Resurgence / Shin Godzilla, he was actually 390 some feet tall, nearing 400 feet tall, being at that point even bigger than legendary Godzilla. But legendary would catch up. Regardless, Shin Godzilla is a mutated creature, a monstrosity. He is an abomination of nature, a deformity to the highest degree. He's like the perfect nightmare, a nightmarish monstrosity of an organism that keeps evolving and adapting, though it's in agony just being alive, in pain, living a life of wrath and vengeance and misery. Shin Goji also displays insane feats of regeneration and atomic power. He is a powerhouse, durable and powerful in and of himself / itself. His atomic breath breaks through. Shin Goji's rapid evolution lends to his near immortality as he seems seemingly unstoppable off rip. Shin Godzilla's fourth form develops the ability to shoot not only atomic breath rays but also beams from between the dorsal spikes and tail. He's always evolving to become more undefeatable. His destructive capabilities are absolutely insane. And hey yo, shout out to Toho who owns Godzilla. King Ghidorah is ancient and powerful in nature. He is a tool for invasion. He is a destructive creature made to level entire civilizations and conquer worlds. King Ghidorah's extremely durable hide is so thick and durable it withstood Godzilla 2019's supercharged atomic blast, tanking the heat and power of the attack. Real talk, I think Ghidorah is definitely one of my favorites. He is, of course, this destroyer being who apparently in the lore is said to have possibly destroyed his own race, a whole species of creatures like Ghidorah. He shoots gravity beams from his mouth that are electric. These electric bolt, like lightning bolt style charged attacks, shoot out from his mouths with his three heads. Each mouth opens up and fires the beam directly at the target, obliterating whatever's in front of it. He can even bite onto and release energy from multiple different sources, including things outside of himself, like reactors. Now, he can even unleash a super-powered attack, as you saw, where he unleashes all sorts of electric energy in all directions, dispersing it all at once. He's an absolute powerhouse. Being an ancient weapon, an extraterrestrial beast meant for alien invasion and the destruction of worlds, Ghidorah casually usurps the title of King of the Monsters and becomes an invasive species and King of the Titans. He's a calculated, intelligent, dominating foe, truly one of a kind. King Ghidorah is extremely powerful, being able to change atmospheres on the planets around him. The three-headed devil, the devil with three heads. He is an alien dragon, a draconic being from space that is actually said to be the most powerful left of his kind. He is a unique organism, being very reptilian and dragon-like in nature and extremely powerful. Going up against Shin Godzilla, though, let's see. Let's get it, let's go. Fight. Shin Godzilla eyes up Ghidorah as he soars through the air, coming down and grabbing him up with his necks, spiraling, strangling him as he flies him a great altitude into the sky and lets go, watching him hurtle to the earth. As he falls plummeting, Ghidorah stomps on top of him with both feet. Ghidorah bites Shin Godzilla up and tosses him back through a bunch of buildings, as then he shoots his gravity beams. The gravity beam blast shoots Shin Godzilla backwards as his chest is burned and charred. Shin Godzilla swings his tail and Godzilla manages to land a vicious blow, whipping his tail at King Ghidorah's neck as he sweeps out his neck, sending his head flying to the side, going to the right through multiple skyscrapers. Ghidorah gets up and flies a distance away, circling back, coming right at Shin Godzilla, Shin Gojira. Shin Godzilla unleashes his atomic beam. As he shoots his atomic breath blast directly at Ghidorah, he hits him in his neck as a hole is blown through his neck as the prolonged exposure from the beam begins to get to him as he flies towards Godzilla, grabbing Shin with his feet, throwing him back through multiple buildings while still grasping onto him as he lifts him up into the air and throws him a distance forward, causing him to fly hundreds and hundreds of feet, slamming down into buildings as he manages to come to a final halt, sliding across the ground, breaking concrete. Shin Godzilla shoots a beam from his tail and from his mouth. The atomic blasts, they fly as photon rays, heat, radiation beams, and hit Ghidorah directly in his chest, burning a hole straight through his chest in two places. As the prolonged exposure eats at him, it starts to burn and completely eat away at the surface of his durable kaiju hide. It's at this time that Ghidorah flies over and grips Shin Godzilla up. He wraps around, biting Shin Godzilla as he drains his life force energy, flying him directly overhead, straight ahead into the sky, vertically. He tosses Shin Godzilla a distance back as he fires his gravity beams once more, hitting Shin Godzilla in the head as his head is completely fried up. One of his eyes becomes burned off as a huge explosive gravity beam burst is shot from Ghidorah's body as a pulse that shoots back Shin Godzilla. Shin shoots superheated radiation heat ray atomic blasts from both his tail and his mouth, blowing off Ghidorah's center head. King Ghidorah flies over to Shin Godzilla as he grips him up, one mouth directly on his neck with the other on top of his head. As his head grows back, King Ghidorah completely regenerates his skull and brain matter, as then he bites the last head down, clamping on Shin Godzilla. King Ghidorah fries Shin Godzilla's brain, shooting gravity beams into it, shattering and blowing up his skull, beheading him. Winner Ghidorah Maudi.